charity, it's a kingdom. And kingdoms operate by laws, not luck. So I want to ask you today, what are you managing right now? How are you managing your time, your thoughts, your relationships, your money, your gifts, your opportunities? Are you multiplying them or misusing them? Let me give you a secret. God tests you in small assignments before he promotes you to big responsibilities. Before he gives you nations, he gives you a neighborhood. Before he gives you wealth, he gives you work. Before he gives you millions, he gives you minutes. And he watches how you manage each one. I've met people who say, Dr. Monroe, if I had more money, I'd be generous. And I tell them, no, you wouldn't. Because money doesn't change your character, it amplifies it. If you mismanage $1, you will mismanage 1,000. The problem is not the amount, it's the mindset. So, if you're asking for increase, show him your management report. If you want more clients, manage the ones you have. If you want more influence, manage your integrity. If you want more money, manage your mindset. Hear me carefully. Management is proof of maturity. You don't grow by getting, you grow by managing. And the moment you manage well, God multiplies what's in your care. That's why the first law of wealth is the law of stewardship. Because when you realize you are not the source, you stop being afraid of running out. When you realize everything you have belongs to God, you no longer cling to things, you command them. Let me give you an example. Suppose you give a man $100. He spends it all on pleasure and then prays for another miracle. God may answer once out of mercy, but he will not build a system on your mismanagement. Heaven is not a charity, it's a kingdom. And kingdoms operate by laws, not luck. Because here's the truth. Whatever you fail to manage, you will eventually lose. Adam mismanaged the garden. He lost it. Samson mismanaged his strength. He lost it. Saul mismanaged his position. He lost it. The principle has never changed. God will never maintain what you mismanage. People who chase money will always be slaves to those who chase meaning. Because money will always find its way to the place where purpose is working. I have said many times, and I will say again, your job is not your source, it is your resource.